So Genesis, fantastic event.
Fun time.
And after every night, there's Guild House, which is like an after party bar kind of situation. And,
I love Guild House.
And many a people are coming up.
Flooded.
Many a people are coming up and being like, man, you guys hear what happened to Aiden in Pokemon Stadium? That was a tough set. I heard it was bad. I heard he lost. Everyone's coming around going.
It's like how they used to deliver news in the 30s.
Yes, they're like, I feel so.
No, the Nazis. They're from Germany.
Yeah,
they
something's
took over.
going on over there.
I don't know. I saw it on paper.
Seems sad.
Yeah.
And everyone, I'm learning that everyone is only receiving one side of the story.
Well, there's only one side.
They're not getting Gooms' side of the story?
They're not getting.
Not even necessarily.
They're not getting the more
Francis' side.
objective, sober view of the story.
Just literally the physics of what happened.
The order of operations of what went on in this set. So let's tell the story first from Aiden's perspective.
Okay.
So Aiden is playing against Gooms. Gooms considered to be a better player. This would be a good win for Aiden if you pull this one together.
Gooms is a good player.
Gooms a young driller. I once watched him.
No, Gooms is. I'm saying that.
Yeah, he's a good player.
No
We all
joke.
think even I know the name Gooms. It's seeped into my world.
Gooms, but what in 2016?
Goom Wave?
Yeah, oh my gosh! Wait, Samus?
Well,
No, it's Goomy.
No, it's confusing.
This is
I confused
confusing.
him. I confused him.
This is confusing.
I'm out then. I'm out.
Gooms as a young melee player in like 2016, I used to watch him meditate outside of the Mayhem venue in the grass and then proceed to go 0-2 instantly.
I only know Gooms because you beat him.
Yep.
Oh yeah, there's a chat. There's a we lost to Gooms chat.
No, you beat Gooms at either SSS or it was at the esports arena.
This is a 55-year-old moment. That's what Peter does.
I beat Gooms.
All right, go
All
ahead.
right.
So
Gooms great.
So Aiden is playing Gooms, and in Melee it's a best of 5, so you have to win 3 games in a row, not in a row, but just in the set to win the match.
So many games.
And on game, Aiden is up 2-0.
Does a good job. He only needs one more.
And in game 3, he has a percentage lead. His opponent has 90. He has 0. His
It's
opponent
looking
is
good.
off stage, and then the tree comes up. The Pokemon Stadium tree comes up.
And because there's
Because
transformations.
Nintendo has been involved in this event, we don't have our Frozen Stadium like we like it.
Yes.
We have the transforming
like the
stadium.
old days. Like we did it for
like
15
when you go
years.
watch the documentary, the way it was when the world was black and white.
And that resourceful son of a bitch, Ken. He got on the windmill.
Ken figured out that the sword goes through the tree or something.
So Aiden gets stuck in the tree of the transformation. Gooms, who plays Fox, comes back to stage. And then infinites Aiden against the tree, which can only happen when transformations are on.
Which happened in top 8 as well.
That's
which
true.
happened in
It
top
also
8 as
happened in
well.
top 8.
Moki did
Which
it
was
2 times.
more the fault of J-Mook that time.
Yes.
He said, I'll go in there.
It happened 2 times. J-Mook got...
J-Mook did full on jump back into the pit.
It was a bit
J-Mook
forced.
famously addicted to trolling. So Aiden gets infinite, dies, and this is when I walk up to the set. And I'm like, Aiden just lost the game, but he's got the next one. And Aiden looks visibly destroyed by what happened.
That's
but the set's
shocking.
not over.
He's usually level-headed. But
It was, it's tilting. It's
a pretty
he had
cringe
He
thing to
had the
happen.
set. It was
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
That would have been
It
3-0.
sucked.
it felt bad.
So moving
It's
on.
reasonable to be like, fuck that.
So we go into the next game. Aiden is up 3 stocks to 1.
It's a big lead.
In this set. Big lead. And Gooms makes a Nick Healing factor happen. He comes
Nick Healing
all the
factor.
way back.
I choke.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
Aiden
he played.
chokes the 1 stock to 3. And Gooms, high percent, just gets a banger last stock in.
Whoa.
And kills
Yeah.
Aiden. Ends the game. Now we're in game 5. It's kind of spooky because Aiden was just up in the set 2-0 and now it's
Right.
even. And it's like, who has the momentum? You know what's going to happen. And Aiden loses the set.
Whoa.
In game 5.
Reverse
and,
3-0.
and Aiden gets up and he's like, fuck, that was bullshit. I'm saying his outward dialogue, not his inner dialogue. That was bullshit.
Yeah, the
And
tree.
Also to clarify, bullshit as in I'm only talking about the stadium thing.
Yeah.
Games 4.
he's like,
It's clear
what
to me
happened was
from listening to the
bullshit.
story.
100%.
And then he goes over, he gives the table a little bit one of these.
It was very mild. It wasn't like a freak out.
It was mild.
It was
mild.
really normal.
But he was very tilted.
Real shit.
I didn't think it was particularly
It wasn't
crazy.
It
It
wasn't.
wasn't particularly crazy.
And then, the day went on. We did the thing you do when your friend loses, you walk away.
You don't make eye contact.
And then you wait to see if they're raw. They're not raw. And Aiden was raw,
Yeah,
but
you
he
don't get
wanted
to-
to hang
you
out
don't
still,
talk to
so
him.
we found him again.
He was raw as his red
And as the
dick.
day went on, people would probably ask him the question, "How did your Genesis go?" And he'd tell them the story I told all of you out
So
there.
this is Aiden's story.
This is Aiden's story. This is what happened from his perspective, and this is what most people at Genesis learned about what happened in that
I
moment.
feel like you're telling me too much about his story. Can I hear about her story?
Thank you, Ludwig, for giving me a platform to speak out.
I want to know her story now.
I'll
There
say-
is basically the same story. Basically everything is true in this story.
So close.
Actually, all of it is true.
It's all actually all true.
Oh.
There's just other things that are
There's just one small detail.
traditionally
In game
true.
4?
There's
Traditionally true.
What would you call
small detail in game 4.
I actually came and sat down during game 4 as well. I didn't see what happened on game 3, but I sat down literally in between Gooms and Aiden in the back. So I was right there. I was within earshot, if you will.
Sure.
Or if you won't. And what happened when Nick Yingling, when Gooms,
We just wish he was there.
when Gooms was down, to his last stock, to his last bone.
Down, not
Aiden
out.
got 3 of them.
Aiden got 3 of them. He's
It's 3
looking
times
pretty.
as
He's
many,
about to close this out like he should have on Pokemon, but before the bullshit happened. But
Didn't close it out.
Aiden grabs Gooms. He gets him in a grab. And Gooms visibly frustrated. He's like, oh, God. And Aiden, to Gooms,
Out loud
to Gooms, says, what does he say?
I said, come on, Gooms.
goes,
Stay in it, Gooms.
Stay in it, Gooms.
Stay in it, Gooms. You got this, I
Out
believe.
loud to his opponent,
Right.
who then reversed 3
Who
stocks.
then did say it.
and stays in it and
He stayed
wins
in
the
it, and he
set.
did say it. And he won this. And
then wins the whole set entirely.
Yeah.
You almost have to give Aiden the credit.
And every
If anything, I believed in him. I believed in him in that moment more than he did.
and every
No one knew this besides me.
no one
and
got
Gooms.
told this detail of the story. So every person who came up to me and told me about what happened to Aiden, they're like, "Oh, I heard what happened to
They're
Aiden."
talking about it like a tragedy.
Yeah, and I say, "Well, do you know the secret? Do you know my secret rule? do you know Nick's secret detail?" And they're like, "No, tell me." And I tell them the secret detail, and everyone goes, "Oh, he deserved to lose.
Yup.
He deserved to lose."
Yup.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Why would I deserve to lose?
Aiden, what went through your mind when you said that?
Oh, I was so angry that I even had to be in the 4th game. That was like why. Because I could tell he was frustrated and I was winning. And I was so mad that I have to be playing this 4th game right now because of a dumb rule change that on a stage that we don't even play on when we practice. And that's the only reason we're here in this moment together. And
What-
I don't know, it just kind of came out.
Did
And then as soon as I said it, obviously I'm thinking about what it means if I lose the game.
do you regret it?
No. I think Gooms played well and he won the set. And I very publicly said that he earned I feel like he earned the games.
I ran into Gooms later because I needed to know what he thought. I was dying to know.
Imagine getting grabbed and you're about to lose the game and someone's like, stay in it. You got this.
Me and Gooms are standing outside in the rain. It's pouring. We're walking like we happen to meet each other. I went to a boba shop.
Also,
Hold on. I go to a boba shop. It's dumping rain. Dawson not sharing his umbrella. That's how he rolls.
Typical.
So I'm just fucking
It's
letting
him.
it come down on me.
He brought his umbrella. You should have brought one.
That's what he would say.
So you're kind of So I'm walking back. I see Gooms. I go, Gooms, come here. I gotta talk to you. And I'm like, so you're set with Aiden? He goes, oh yeah. He's smiling. He's like, oh yeah. And I'm like,
I know exactly how he's smiling. I can see it.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
like,
it's the smile that the cat has in Cinderella that like glows
the
through the
Cheshire
darkness.
so I go, I can't believe he said that to you. And he goes, in his little Gooms way, he's like, yeah. So I kind of like wasn't really in it in that set. I wasn't really there. And then he said that. I just thought, oh, okay, I want to win the set. And then I won the set.
Yeah.
and I'm like, do you think that you only won because he said that to you? And he's like, absolutely.
Wow.
He's like, I would have lost 100% if he had not said that to me.
He gets to say that, but you never know.
You never know. You never know. But this is the information as it exists
And we can
for
only
the
use the
public
info we're given.
to take and interpret.
And then he went on to win another set after the fact.
Really?
So Gooms
Yeah,
can
he won his next
Gooms
one.
can thank me
So
for
he
his
got
65th run.
Who was it?
Psyched as a Marth player, good Marth player.
Dang, 65th
And then
is
lost to
impressive.
Akir.
Dude,
Oh, Akir.
Akir beat Soonsei this
Yeah,
tournament.
Donkey Kong shouldn't be beating Fox, but he is. All right.
Aiden,
My
please.
one addendum to this
Yes.
is that even in that moment of frustration, because before the set, me and Gooms were like, Gooms is a good friend of mine, and I was like fucking with him before the set about some stuff. And in that moment, even then, even as frustrated as I was, I would not say that to somebody that I did not have a relationship with, that I feel confident that would be fine.
I can buy that.
So if
I
it
can
was
buy
like
that.
some stranger, like if it was like my opponent from like the set before, for example, who I've never met them before, I wouldn't say that.
It would be the funniest opening clip to a taunt to get bodied compilation.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
absolutely. It is because, like I said, as soon as I said it, and as soon as this is what happened. As soon as I said it, because he clips me at like high percent, so now I have 2 stocks, right? But then my second to last one, 0 to death, clean, and we go to that last stock. And my hands are shaking, and I'm like, because I was as soon as I only regretted it in the sense of, oh man, it's gonna suck if I lose this.
Yeah.
So, dude, it'd be so beast if Goobs was like, "Come on, stay in it, dude."
Dude, oh my God.
He's doing tactical, looking at you.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Dude,
That
I
would
think-
be beast. I
I
wouldn't be able to
think-
say anything.
I think your punishment is the reality that you have to live with.
The punishment is just losing the set.
That's
what
what
he
I
just
mean.
said.
Yeah.
That's what I said, but less eloquently because I'm an English major.
Yeah.
You said I would argue more eloquently because you said reality.
So I'm just eloquent.
Look,
Elephant.
it's fine. He won, and
like that?
I was sad,
Like, got
but
me, dude.
in a normal way. And I was just happy that I played well.
You
I'm
did.
happy too. I'm happy that you're happy. I'm happy that you got far and lost and aren't a fucking wreck. I think that's fucking sick.
Well, I'm curious. What
Proud
happened?
of
What
you.
happened in your pool?
Oh.
Did you know about this?
No.
Dude, Anthony,
You saw this, right?
is so dumb.
You saw this.
He is so dumb.
I'm glad Aiden saw it.
I heard this story. Aiden told me this story, and I literally did this. He told me. I went, dude.
Wait, why are
like-
we not? It's slime dub season.
It's like, dude.
No, it's not.
It's
like
not slime dub season because he's a fucking moron.
Wait,
It's like
season's
dude,
over?
it was like your friend just got out of the fucking pen for showing his dick at the mall, and it's like, dude, day one, he
I
went
showed up
back
to
to
pack.
Hot Topic and he showed his dick at the mall. And it's like he told me that, and I was like,
Dude, what did you
I was
do?
like, is the PAX on this time? Can you guys put money in my account so I get cigarettes?
Dude,
He's
he's
in
addicted to
losers
this
bracket. Anthony's in losers bracket in pools. Because Anthony, in his first set of the tournament, Anthony plays one of the worst sets of Melee I think I've ever watched him play. And he loses to his round 1 opponent. So he's already in losers.
I'm pissed.
He's
I'm
pissed.
upset.
He's so mad because he played so bad, which is understandable.
Right.
It was not a very good
You
demonstration.
only
of
get
Anthony's
2
ability.
shots in this life.
And then Anthony like wins 1 set at losers, and now he's playing some Fox that I don't know who it is.
No one does.
Fox. No one will ever know. And then the Fox, and then the Fox, like it's kind of happening again. Like Anthony's not playing very good game 1.
Dude, he almost forced me game 1.
Yeah, and then it's game 2, and Anthony's turning it on. He's
literally locked
if I
in.
may, he's fucking game. I'm watching this Falcon cruise around the screen, and then Anthony almost 4-stocks this guy,
so
and I'm like,
Falcon, get up! They're beating your ass.
I'm happy because I seconds earlier, before watching him close out this game, have just watched Nick Yingling lose to Ice Climbers, and it's sad.
It's just a Keyblade great.
Boys are sad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nick Yingling, in an extreme, really quick caveat, an extreme homie moment, DQs himself from Genesis because he knows he's going to the Streamer Awards, so he does not take away round 2 pools from the person in losers.
Wow.
That's yeah, that'd be fucked
and
up.
he gets to play less melee.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's a good move.
Homie move
Honorable.
from Nick Yingling. He gets
Because you
probably-
just getting knocked out of tournament and then the guy who beats you just leaves is like that sucks. So yeah, and then it's game 3 and it's pretty tight and it's pretty close and I get a pretty big lead because I'm locked the fuck in
Yeah, you are.
because I literally thought after that guy beat me the first game I was like fuck this. I would in my head I was like dude fuck this, I'm tired of this shit, and I just moved like 200% faster.
Yeah.
And then that's all
he
it
sees
takes.
was
his opponent's
amazing.
thoughts and he's placing them where he wants them.
Yeah.
It was amazing. And a small whoa.
Wait,
don't get ahead of it.
Don't jump to
get
the end
ahead
of
of
the story
yourself.
because you might write the wrong ending.
In this second game,
Might sound
at
like-
a funny moment, he's feeling himself.
Uh-huh.
No, the
he
third game.
No.
Oh, second
you
game?
go.
Oh
You
my
get. This is I think
I
this is a
forgot.
critical detail. This is a critical detail. He goes for a Falcon Punch in the second
Wow.
game. It doesn't hit.
He lost the
Pools.
first game, right?
He lost the first game.
He goes for a
He's going
Falcon
for a
Punch in
Falcon
game
Punch
2.
in the second game. But he's up by so much. Falcon Punch doesn't connect. That's
It's such
fine.
a slow
He
move.
closes the game. It's now 1-1.
Doesn't
And
matter. I
Anthony,
missed
and,
the
and the
punch.
Jets
Doesn't
are on. The
I'm
Jets,
fucking
thank
nice with
God.
it,
And
dude.
he's
nice with it.
He is. He was playing fucking nice with it. we enter game 3, and Anthony is still playing nice with it.
I'm still nice.
By
never
God,
lost
he's
it.
playing. By God, he's playing.
He's on
amazing.
Pokemon. Imagine that shit.
He's so
Twin?
I'm so impressed. It's such a
an honor to watch
adjustment
this.
from the first set, and then he has two stocks, and his opponent has 1 stock.
That's double.
And Anthony drops a combo, gets clipped, and now it's 1 stock apiece.
But that guy has a lot of percent, dumb.
But this guy has a lot of percent.
Oh, great. So
Oh,
just close
that's
it out.
fine.
Back
That's
air.
good. Surely we just close
Back
it
air,
out.
up air.
Anthony hits him with a stray aerial. He flies off the stage. Anthony had 0% on stage. This guy off, and all Anthony needs to do is grab the ledge or use any aerial to hit him again.
Yeah.
And
Or even, grab the ledge.
and he'll win the
A
set.
passive situation. You don't even have to use a move. You can just not
And
use a
Just
move.
set yourself
Anthony-
into this
Your money
position
makes
that
money.
wins and you don't do anything.
Before this guy has committed to a recovery, stands at the ledge and decides to let
Anthony-
another Falcon Punch go. He revs up another Falcon Punch. This guy sees that he's Falcon Punching, up B's above him, and then shines him twice at 0 and wins the game. And Anthony loses. And this is, if Anthony had done anything else, he would have won. And he gets up after trying to stunt in the last stock situation and is like so pissed he lost. He's like so mad that he's out. And I'm like, dude, you can't.
Do we have the Slippy VODs? Because
It was like he beat Tetris. He found the only thing that crashes the game.
It was amazing. He did the one thing. He could have even run away and just let him come back, and he still would have won.
hit him, yeah, like, it's such a high
He chose
chance.
the only move that locks him into an animation in place and allowed the opponent to come back to
feels
stage
like
and
you
win.
both went to a taunt to get bodied event.
I don't remember who said this crucial detail after this too, but someone told me like, and if he did hit the Falcon Punch, it wouldn't even have been a hype one.
Yeah, I said that.
Oh, you said
I
that,
said because
yeah.
someone was like, "Well, at least was it cool?" And I was like, "No, I was just standing there. I didn't jump. I didn't do anything fucking cool at all,
Yeah.
dude." I fist bump him and he's just like, dude. And I'm like, and I just don't even look and I fist bump him and I just stand up and I just looked up. All I did was just look up.
And finally, the rain stops falling, and our crops are going back to being
And
starved.
it's just like, dub season is not a curse. My dub season is not a curse on the land, you piece of shit.
No, your dub season was the rain that fed the crops.
Yeah, and now it's gone.
Now it's gone.
And now
they're
the
gonna
crops
starve
are
because your
dying.
dub season is officially
want
over.
to
The dub season's over.
And I just stood there and I'm like, fuck, dude. And then the guy who lost immediately in the next round to do another Falcon. And then I don't even know this guy, but afterward, he came and found me. He was like, dude, you're crazy.
You're a weird fucker, dude.
I'm like,
You're a weird
That's
and
how
I'm
I
like-
felt. I was
I'm
like,
yeah, I
You are a
know.
weird
I just
fucker.
fucked up. And then it is funny. I was like, it was a fun game though, man. He's like, yeah, it was fun. It was fun playing with you. I'm like, yeah. And then twice more throughout the weekend, I saw him again. I was like watching Noir, I think, play, and then I turned to my left, and he's just there, and I'm like, ah! And he's like, hey, what's up? Like a fucking ghost haunting me, and so
Oh, Melee's so fucking beautiful.
it
man.
could always be worse.
so we both learned our lesson.
We did.
We
I
both learned our lesson.
never again.
Yeah.
I just won't do that
And
again.
I'll never yell something. I'll only yell nice things at Gooms during sets.
You get taught a lot of lessons when you play Melee.